Yo, check. It's your boy DJ Hen, and you now tuned into that Chit Chat Live, where all we do is small talk. I got my girl Chelsea and Leah B, and they're about to get into that real grown folks talk. So kids, do me a favor. Do your homework, brush your teeth, and go to bed. We ain't finna play with you right now.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hey, and welcome to the Chit Chat, where all we do is small talk. I'm your girl, Chelsea.
And I'm Leah B.
And this week's episode of the Chit Chat Live is sponsored by the One Beauty Lounge, a cozy boutique spa providing health-conscious skin, nail, and lash care experiences with a focus on customer care and relaxation. Now, listen, if you want some self-care at home, make sure you head over to theonebeautylounge.com and purchase one of their body scrubs.
Yours.
One of our.
I keep telling you this. You have to acknowledge yourself more.
One of my body scrubs.
She's right. It's more likely to make people incentivized to help you.
Okay. One of my body scrubs and one of my body butters. And you can also give some away as a gift. And guess what? There's a promo code. If you enter the word Chit Chat, you will receive 10% off. And it's not too late for you to have it for Chris to send it out as a Christmas gift or for you to give it to yourself as a great holiday self-care treat. The reason that I have an issue with saying and we kind of talked about this, is that I just feel like I have too much shit going on. Hey, watch my podcast. Hey, buy my scrub.
What's wrong?
What's the point of your podcast if you can't
What's
promote
the point
your
of being
own
an entrepreneur
product?
if you can't say mine?
Maybe I need to talk about it in therapy. Because
sounds like you need.
I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm overwhelming people with my stuff. And then people don't have a lot of stuff to buy. You know, one thing that I don't really care about, what I found out about South Florida.
Tell me.
There's not a lot of, maybe I haven't met them. I feel like when I was in Tallahassee, everybody was an entrepreneur. So it's like you support them and you go to their event and then, you would do that. And then if you had something, you already automatically knew 20, 30, 40
I think
people.
they have that here. We're just not in those circles yet. We just got to put ourselves in those circles.
Well, I am
Don't get
open to
discouraged.
suggestions.
You're definitely going to get
there.
It's going to happen.
Okay. I hope so. I hope those people are out there.
Yeah. So guys, if you want your businesses or products or services featured on our show, send us an email at thechitchatlive@yahoo.com and make sure you hit that notification bell, like and subscribe, and send us comments. We want to hear what you guys want to say.
Yes, we do.
I guess you could tell them about the Cash App. And
if you want to support our Cash App, make sure
it's not somebody else.
You go over to $. Well, you go to Cash App and then you search $ the Chit Chat Live and send us a love offering. Listen, you see this cute studio here?
Okay, baby? Shout out to Mine's Why.
You see us looking like Beyonce over here. Listen,
very specifically so.
This not free, okay?
Okay,
so,
show us some love.
Show us something.
Show us some love, people.
If y'all don't show us some love, I'm about to be selling pussy.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know if that's a great pitch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
They might want that.
I'm about to say, and some might just send the money for that. So you might be kind of screwing yourself.
You might get a little picture.
At least say foot pics first or something.
Okay, you might get a little foot porn. Now, definitely you could get that for a price. You know,
hey, if we can put it back into this business, Chelsea.
Listen,
I'll
put it on the mic. We'll put it on the table.
She been offering her vagina all evening. I don't understand.
Not my vagina.
Oh, okay.
I had downsized.
Okay.
Anywho, yeah, that's it.
We're in a lovely. I just did, man. Stop trying to. What is happening here? What's going on with you and pussy today?
I'm just saying, I've made your drink.
Okay.
Just like
I just drank some though. You see my lipstick?
And then it's full of ice.
Hell yeah. Tito's is disgusting.
First of all, I'm hoping
you mean vodka is disgusting.
I hope that they sponsor.
I'm sorry, Tito's. I love you. Vodka is disgusting.
Wow.
See, but we just had that conversation. So 5 years down the line, if Tito's wants to sponsor, I'd be like, my bad, bro.
You a different person. Don't say 5. I'm hoping for like 5 days down the line.
5 days down the line.
Mm-hmm. We change quick.
I was just, my bad, bro.
All right.
My bad, Tito's.
Cool.
What's been going on with you?
I'm preparing for my birthday.
Yay.
I'm hoping that my boyfriend surprises me with a balcony suite at the W.
Okay.
Or the Ritz-Carlton,
The W's nice, especially the one downtown. Out there. Yeah.
And I want to be left alone.
No, I feel you.
I want to journal. I want to think. I want to hear the ocean waves.
Yeah.
I want to wake up to the sunrise.
That's what I should have done. Remember I said I wanted to just go on a little cruise by myself? That's what I should have done. No more birthday dinners. Even though I appreciate you for coming. But
no, I think
no way.
I think there's every year you're different and you need something different.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need a birthday dinner.
Yeah.
Because maybe, you just really want to hang out with your friends.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want that. But like my mind and body is screaming for like
peace.
Just peace
rest.
And rest and thought and just reflection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel you. I should have. That's what I needed. And that's what I should have done.
Mm-hmm.
I needed that. And so that's why I said, I'm thinking when the holidays come, I'm probably just gonna, maybe after January 1st, I'm probably gonna just like take a few days and just go somewhere. And
definitely. I think actually maybe we should plan something because we've been saying we want to go to Huntsville. So maybe like after January, because
no Huntsville. I want to be in the Bahamas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We could
do something because
after
January 1st, it's slow season for us for a little bit. So
yeah.
Until normally like Valentine's. So.
Yeah. It slows down a little bit in January.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I don't know. Let's try
plan
to do
something.
What's been going on with you?
Who cooking for Thanksgiving?
You're
not gonna be here?
I'm not gonna be here. I actually don't know what to expect for this Thanksgiving because I'm spending it in what did I say? Houston.
That should be fun though.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's just different when it's people you don't know, right? And then it's like sometimes a lot of when you're around people who have a lot of old memories, they like to remember when I was 2 years old and I went in the attic.
Just laugh along. I mean, you have a great personality anyway. When I first met you, you were super easy to talk to. So I think you'll be fine.
But sometimes I just don't I don't want to talk. Like I don't want to do nothing.
Yeah, no, I feel you. But you gotta prepare.
Yeah, so I'm trying
to do something. Just get that out of your head because you have to talk.
Okay.
And you have to meet people. I think you'll be fine. It's gonna be nice.
What are your plans for
I don't have any.
And I think that's cool.
I don't have any. I'm usually I just go to a friend's house and cook and eat. And I really want to go see my son. So I think I was looking at those tickets, girl, for Thanksgiving. So I might go somewhere like the day after, maybe.
Yes. Or flying out Thanksgiving Day is always
cheaper.
Yes.
Maybe I'll look for that.
What about your brother? What is he doing?
I don't know. I do want to go see him. I just hate that flight to Vegas. I really want to see him. But if I'm not mistaken, he said he might be coming this way soon. So I'll see him. I'm not worried, but I need to go see my son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be nice. I forgot what I was going to say. Also, going someplace new for Thanksgiving, you don't know if the food's going to be good. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Last year you did something so sweet when you gave food to your neighbors and you cooked all that food for Thanksgiving.
I'm not doing that this year, though. I'm not doing it this year. I don't know. I just need some me time. So I think I might try to fly out the day of.
Mm-hmm.
And
because you can't fly out before. You're going to be super busy.
Yeah.
It's a real busy time of year.
I'm going to plan for the day of and then, because those days after Thanksgiving are always slow.
Right.
They swear it's going to be so busy. Everybody's out Black Friday shopping, girl.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nobody trying to get those gifts.
Right.
So I don't know.
Do you plan to do any Black Friday shopping?
I always plan to. So if I do fly out to go see my son, I'll probably just take him to go get stuff for the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really need much right now.
I think if there's maybe some things that we might need for the show, like mics or something, I might try to.
Oh yeah,
look
well
into
yeah. Let me
'Cause
know.
I feel like what was that day? It was like Amazon Day or something like that.
Yeah, because once we start making more content, we're gonna need some for like, if we just
Yeah.
decide to do a quick pop-up video, it's good for us to at least have some. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a good idea.
And make sure you guys visit the One Beauty Lounge on Instagram or TikTok because we will also be having Black Friday sales. Shameless plug.
Yes. And don't forget about Perry Wings also.
Oh yes, the Perry Wings, man. We are there every third Friday of the month doing our live show. So everything that you get here, but more. Like we have a lot of games.
Mhm.
Leah puts herself on the chopping
I
block
sure did.
sometimes for the game. Why are you single?
Yeah,
Ladies,
I definitely did.
if you really want some honest feedback about why you're single, maybe something that you should change, or you just want to hear us, talk to some other men and kind of figure out why they're single, it is, let me tell you, it is a time to
And
be
they
alive.
are honest.
They are honest.
For sure.
And not only that, it's like Perry Wings has great food,
Yeah.
great drink,
Yeah.
and live entertainment. So
Yeah. And the place is really nice. Like one thing a lot of people said when we were there that came to watch us, they say like how nice the place was. And then it has the outside area. It's really nice. It's a nice place.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice place. You could go hang out with your lady friends, with your guy friends. They have big screen TVs. So
Yeah.
if you want to go there and watch a game, you can
and the
do
food
that.
is bomb.
Food again.
And it's affordable. Like it's not crazy. And they have a full bar. That's another thing
Full
too.
bar.
Yeah.
And then even if you home and you don't want to come out, man, they're on Uber Eats, bro.
Yes. I heard you was going in.
They're on Uber. When I tell you, man, these wings,
Yeah, they
I'm
are
still
good.
dreaming about them.
And they have so many like flavors.
So many different flavors. Bro, you gotta try it. Somebody told me like to try the wings, that they had the best wings in South Florida, probably like 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
And it's true.
Yeah, see, I've only heard the one in Miami. I just found out about this one.
And we perform at the one in Fort Lauderdale. So if you want to come out, it's every third Friday of the month in the Fort Lauderdale location.
Yes.
So we about to play a game.
Let's do it.
You've been making a lot of games.
So I just feel like, because sometimes it's just questions that you just randomly want to know the answer to. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So what would you do?
All right. You want to go first?
Go.
What would you do? What would you do if you became poor and homeless?
So as I was putting this question together,
Brilliant.
you already know what's about to happen, right, Luke?
What you gonna say, Luke?
You already know what it is. I thought about you and I said, Chelsea's gonna say sell her pussy. But honestly, if I got broken homeless, I would have an Instagram page. I would be on back page. What you gonna go walk the block?
What kind of page?
What you gonna walk the block?
Listen, what if it
I'm
happened
gonna be sending DMs.
instantly? What? Oh, was it saying what? You want this pussy?
No, I'll be like, I got something for sale.
Something for sale?
Come on over.
Nah, let me tell you. I'm
Don't
not
say you're gonna be on the block.
Are
No,
we,
I'm
we
not
talking
gonna be on the
about
block.
like content or services?
Both. I'm playing.
Okay, listen.
I would get flagged in a minute, so you know that's not gonna happen. Go
Listen,
ahead, tell me
so
what you're
I was at this place, this sushi place in downtown Fort Lauderdale. I forgot the name of it. Anyway, they ain't sponsoring us, so I'm not telling y'all. Anywho, so I was at this restaurant in downtown Fort Lauderdale, and this waiter was flirting with me, and he was telling me his whole life story about how he like punched somebody at a place that he worked at before, and he didn't know that. I guess the boys, the guy's dad was like maybe a sheriff or something. So he went to jail, and they gave him 2 years for just like punching the guy or getting into that altercation. So he was like, man, I got out. And they gave me, I think, like $60 or something when you get out of, how much money? Do you know?
Whatever you going with.
No. They give you, even if you don't go in with nothing, like when you on release, supposedly it's a thing. Like you get out and you get like $60 or $100. I don't know. Y'all can Google
I've
it.
been incarcerated and they ain't never gave me
But not
shit.
for no 2 years.
Oh, you mean when you do time?
Yeah,
oh,
when you
okay.
do time.
Okay.
No, if you was in there for 2 minutes, you think
Yeah.
a bitch finna give you $60? No.
Yeah.
You owe them $60.
Yeah, that
at
was your
point.
bill.
Huh? Yeah.
So if you did time and you now can go to like work release or whatever, supposedly they give you money. So I was like, well, what did you do with your $60? And I forgot what he said, but whatever he said, I felt like it was dumb.
I feel like that would have been the greatest part of the story, though.
I know, but it's my memory.
I was waiting on it.
That's what I thought we were waiting for.
I was literally waiting. What he did, girl? Tell me.
Because it doesn't sound like a great pitch as far as hitting on you.
No, what I would do, I would just get a suite at a nice hotel if I could. Or I would take my one outfit out of my bag, my trash bag that I got, because I'm homeless. And I would go to like these little hotel bars. Yo, you could pick up a man like that. Easy.
I kind of agree with you, but this is what I'm going to do. If I went in and my clothes was stank and my clothes crusty, I'm going to go to the Rainbows. Or I might even go to the Goodwill.
But when I say homeless, that don't necessarily mean like a bum in the street.
No, I know, but I don't know. Maybe I went in with my sweatpants. Now, I can't go get me a baller in my sweatpants, really.
Yeah,
but I'm going to go get me a pretty good outfit, right? And I'm going to try to fix my hair as get me a brush, a little edge control, a little something to swoop it up.
You don't have anybody that will hold you down one time?
Swoop it back. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just pretending I don't. So I'm just telling you, it's just me out here in these streets. Then I'm going to get me a little edge control, a little toothbrush, gel down my baby
tell
hair.
us what you gonna do.
And then I'm going to go to the highest in restaurant, like you said, or bar. I don't know if it has to be the hotel bar, like it has to be at a hotel. It might just be a restaurant. And I'm going to find me somebody.
You know what? Hypothetically, though, I know we just trying to like tell stories, but honestly, you know what I would do?
What?
Any nigga that I fucked, but in the past, and it's in my phone.
You gonna call him?
Every single one.
That's a good one.
Every single one.
That's a good one.
One of y'all gonna save me.
Yeah, you right.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you right. I like that one. I would do that.
I hope all of them are watching.
Well, I don't have no beef with my exes, so
me either.
but
now they know that it's not about you reaching out to them.
But I mean, if I'm homeless, I gotta use all my resources. So you can't be mad that I'm calling everybody.
If you get homeless and they watched this, now they know that you just hit up everybody. Your options went from the good people to who's left.
I think I'd be fine.
Would care.
No, I don't think they would care because I'm doing everything that I have to do to fix my situation.
Right.
You don't think there's anybody who's towards the top of that list that would be maybe less inclined, knowing that
maybe one because he's been insecure the whole time. You understand what I'm saying? But for the most part, no. Because a lot of them will look at it just like, oh, she's trying to get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just do what she got to do.
I'm gonna just go through by how much money they make. Like whoever made the most money, I'm gonna call him first and see where it go from there.
Well, we don't do brokies.
How do you know that for sure?
Well, not brokies,
that obvious?
But yeah, I mean, if I really, really dated them, so I mean, he may not be broke, but it might be somebody you dated.
But you're also very young, so it hasn't been that long ago where you don't know, like, you don't have to know whether there's a difference in how much they make.
Shit.
There is gonna be a difference in how much they make.
I'm sure gonna have to go through the archives because I've been in these streets for a minute.
You could know a millionaire you didn't realize was a millionaire now.
That's true. That's true.
Hopefully that never happens to us.
Hopefully.
So that was just question one.
Hopefully. Okay, go.
I'm next.
Okay. Well, we answered them both. Okay, what would you do if you only had 24 hours to live?
These are sad.
They're not sad. That shit that could happen.
24 hours to live. What would you do? I'm gonna be a back page.
I'd probably just be with my kid and anybody I love. It's only 24 hours, bitch. Yeah. And it seems like when you having fun, that 24 hours go by
quick.
fast.
So you just want to be sitting there with your kids?
I mean,
you know what I would do? Write a book. I would write a book.
I would rob a bank.
And give it to your family?
Yeah.
That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
It's very Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
That's exactly. I would rob a bank and give all the money to my son.
I would definitely try to write letters, though.
And my brother.
This is sad. Okay. What would you do if you found a bag full of money?
You know, I don't understand what people really expect you to do.
It seems like you already found one.
I haven't found a bag, but when I was young, I did find a money clip in New York.
What are you going to do with that?
It was like this. It was like $8,000. But I was young.
You found $8,000.
It was in a money clip.
And what'd you do?
I spent the hell out of that shit.
Where'd
It
you
didn't
go?
have no ID on it. It's not a
I
wallet.
went to dinner. I did all kinds of shit.
Really?
I was 22.
Mm.
I spent some shit on my son. Like I put some little stuff in my house. Like
That's a big fine.
yeah. It was in Manhattan, New York.
I might go to the strip club a little bit. Throw a couple dollars. But if I did find a bag full of money, I would maybe dig something, like find a good hiding spot for it. Like dig up
I don't believe you.
the dirt. Huh?
Child,
I don't believe
as
you.
long as it's less than $10,000, that shit is going into my bank account, and the rest is going somewhere else. I'm not giving it to the police. I'm not giving it back. Sorry.
I'ma save it until I, have a good
I
investment.
just don't believe you would bury it.
Why?
You would.
But why
spend
would
it.
you bury it?
I'ma just save it until I know what to.
But you
Honestly,
ain't gotta bury it. Just save
because
it.
what if somebody come looking for it?
You wouldn't make
True.
the effort to dig a hole.
Oh wow, Luke.
Pay somebody.
Wow.
You got money. Pay
Yeah,
somebody
I'll pay
to dig the
somebody to
hole
dig
for
it.
you.
yeah, pay somebody to dig
I'll be like, listen, I'm gonna bury my dog.
Oh God.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
And ask him to do it. All right, it's my turn.
Oh, this is crazy. This question gives me anxiety.
All of these have given me anxiety.
Okay, well that's good
far.
because it only gets worse. It
Oh,
just goes down
great.
here. It just goes down here
Thanks.
from here. Okay, go ahead.
Look, Luke's going to lock the door.
What would you do if you got kidnapped?
Okay, so I have thought about this before.
Okay.
Randomly, and I think one thing I would do is sing gospel songs, because I heard like it was a little kid who got
I
kidnapped. and
saw that. I
gospel
saw
songs.
that.
I would pray, and then if they try to like touch my privates, I would act like I liked it.
Of course. Number one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be screaming and
Nope.
scratching. I'm gonna be like, ooh, yeah.
And boy, if I ever get a chance to get a hold of anything, because you know a man's penis is his weakest point.
Right.
Oh, don't ever let me get to there, because it's your ass, Mr. Postman.
Yeah. I'm gonna be fighting for my life. Like
Yeah.
for real deal fighting.
I wonder why more people. I guess because when you're in that, they said the
Situation.
body has the fight or flight.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why more people don't do that. But I don't know. That's what I would hope I would be able to do.
Yeah. Same.
So
What would you do if you were home alone at night and heard someone in your house? Whoa, are we serious right now? It's nighttime and like we're in this big ass studio. Damn, bitch, is this the Halloween segment, motherfucker?
Should I throw one in? Hey, what if you knew you were having a child that was 9 months, but it was the devil's baby?
What,
Like, what are we doing here?
Leah? What?
okay,
Just going
listen,
dark.
I don't know what I was going through, and
Right.
honestly, I made these questions.
I know.
I didn't get these online.
You were watching Dahmer, right?
No, I haven't made it through episode 2 yet. Listen,
Wow.
you know why? Because I want to go. I want to get a gun.
Yeah. Okay.
I
What's
want
that
to go
have do
to the
with
gun
question?
range because I feel like I live alone. And to me, that is one of my worst fears. So I just want to make sure that when that motherfucker is in my house, I could blow his goddamn head off.
Well,
It's just, I don't know. That shit gives me, like, I have anxiety right now just thinking
but
about
you
it.
made the question.
Like, my hands are sweating.
The thing is I don't think it's very likely, like, unless you leave your door unlocked or your window open and just make it accessible for someone, unless you just
Girl,
like,
excuse me, have you been online lately?
do they just sneak into like everyday people's houses?
Have you heard of the city called Atlanta? Where
Yeah.
they're just kicking people doors in and all kinds of shit. Not that I have shit for y'all to come take.
That's what I'm saying. Are
But-
they doing it to regular people, or because bitch, if you
I
come
think,
and break
honestly,
into my
this
house,
is more about your mind state and how you feel about how comfortable you are at any given moment. So I support it in that sense. Like,
I think having a gun is what's giving me the anxiety. Like, I really, really want one, but I'm scared. You know what I'm saying?
because
you won't be scared if you're familiar with it. though.
Yeah, you.
Well,
won't be
I'm
scared.
not. I've maybe shot a gun
I think
twice.
you should. You
Yeah,
absolutely
I think you should. Honestly, I am very pro carry.
I am too. I just need to. I kind of, and that's another thing that I wanted to work on. I'm just like, when the hell I would have time. But my cousin has this group of women that go to the gun range once a month in New York. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of want to start something like that because I am terrified.
No, she's saying that her cousin have it in New York, but she wants to start it here.
No, I'm just saying New York guns don't you like you gotta be upstate for
in
that
New
to
York.
use
Yeah, you can't carry in the city.
I think that it's a really good thing. I went to a gun range once, and the sound even just it scared me. So I get it. And that's also something on my to-do list is to kind of maybe that's what we should do is record something, go into the gun range, and then post it on
our soon-to-be Patreon.
Our soon-to-be Patreon.
Soon-to-be Patreon.
Yeah, I like that idea.
So that's where the question came from because I've been like looking into trying to go to gun ranges. So that's something we have to do because I don't know, living alone. Like sometimes we're out late. I come home alone.
Or you just never know. Like sometimes.
Do you at least keep like pepper spray or something?
I got these hands for that ass. No, I'm just playing.
You are not exuding that confidence right now.
I'm just playing. No, I used to carry that. One time I carried it and it busted in my car, and then I was like blind for hours.
So you know it works.
But see, that's what makes me scared of weapons because I feel like I might hurt myself.
But that's why you gotta get familiar with them.
Yeah, I will. I will. That's something I want to work on in the future. But let's move on.
Yeah.
So we're talking about dating?
I guess we are now.
Did you smoke a joint? Did you hit that
From
joint?
kidnapping to dating.
Do I have the right rundown?
No segue.
Yeah. I sent you two.
Yeah.
All things. Hey,
this
guys.
one was 3, the other was 4.
Scroll down.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to, is there a sign you won't date, right?
Yes. Well, no, there isn't a sign that I won't date. But it's interesting. It's also, I'm preparing for, I mentioned that already.
Is there a personality type you won't date?
A personality type. Like what? A crazy ass motherfucker?
I cannot take a whining, complaining, miserable ass man.
I never dated one like that.
Oh, girl, they are here. I will not. I'm not gonna say I won't, but I will try. I try to avoid male Virgos.
Why Virgos?
I'm a Virgo. Male Virgos and me. They don't mix. The most emotional creature. And not all of y'all maybe, but the ones I've encountered, Jesus Christ.
I think that it's a superstition. And we was just talking about how you don't really think that astrology and stuff like that is real. So
no, I didn't say I didn't think it was real because remember we said that that people always study the stars.
And I mean, there's the Mayans and there's like so much history to do with astrology, but I just don't think that there's anything as far as like the signs would go, like to make. I've never met like, you know how people are like, oh no, I would never date that.
So you don't think like the character traits that people say about signs like Gemini, how they have split personalities?
Yeah, but I think every sign has its pros and cons. And so if you're just able to work with, and I feel like maybe I might be attracted to like certain signs, but I don't even know what those signs would be.
Girl, my ex-husband is a Gemini, and there were definitely 2 people in that body.
In a bad way.
There were one was amazing, the other one was Lucifer himself.
Did you meet other Geminis like that?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not always for the bad on the other side. Sometimes the other side could be very emotional or, it's not always like good and bad. Sometimes it's like good and whiny.
You just feel like
as
it's
hell.
more split?
They definitely have 2. Gemini definitely, from what I've encountered, even men or women, they definitely have 2 sides.
So you say you're a Virgo.
Mm-hmm.
What's the character traits of a Virgo?
Like things in order, very anxious, worry all the time. Just things have to be in order. Because, we're good planners. Like, we're good, like, preparers, like everything, like stuff like this. organization, stuff like that
How come
is
you
like
never
my
send me
thing.
the rundown then?
Huh?
He said, "How
He
she made this
shared me.
rundown?" Listen, Luke, what's your sign?
Pisces. I'm a sensitive bitch.
Oh yes, and you know my boyfriend's a Pisces.
But see, I'm gonna be honest.
That's why I like him so much. That makes sense.
Ah.
Pisces are the only sign that like each other.
The best boyfriend I've ever had in my whole life was a Pisces.
But Luke just said,
Gang.
"I'm a sensitive bitch."
No, I'm dead ass. The best boyfriend. Like, you know how there's that one that you never forget about? Like, you will always, he is that one that
Shout out to my Pisces gang then.
So this is what I know about Pisces.
sneaky.
They're
Whoa,
are they?
whoa.
I
Yeah.
never heard that.
He had a baby on
I
him.
haven't heard that either.
But I didn't. That might be in him.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that about Pisces.
See,
I've
this
heard
is-
it about
this
other
is the exact
Pisces.
issue with signs, though, is like we attribute our experiences to the sign when realistically it's a minor archetype that then has to describe a whole
Luke,
entire
speak English.
person.
Speak English. What?
He's saying don't blame the
There's
shit that
12.
man did
There's
on
12
the
of them, right?
Pisces.
Do you think there's only 12 personality types?
Oh, no, of course not.
So then how
Yeah.
are we supposed to
I'm just saying
categorize
the
it that
Pisces
easily?
that because he's not the only Pisces that I've encountered.
That was sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
But they're great providers. Great providers.
that's not in the
We
Pisces.
live off of guilt.
In the
Really?
Pisces list of character traits, I believe like they are very artistic.
Mm.
Yes.
Yes.
I
will give
I mean,
that.
that's just they are sensitive, right? And I think that's all I know. Do you know anything else about that?
I don't know myself, so that's all I know too.
Oh wow, great. So yeah, that's all I know about Pisces. But I want to know what you guys know about my sign. I'm a Scorpio. I won't even make you guess. Let me know what you know about
I'm gonna
Scorpios.
be honest. I got into a lot of fights with Scorpios.
Really?
Yeah.
My best friend says that Scorpios are crazy, yet she has a lot of
Yeah, it wasn't like a I hate you kind of thing. It was like get drunk and lost your mind kind of thing. You
Like
know what
they
I'm saying?
did?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It wasn't
trying to help
like
explain that.
like oh they're bad people or anything like that. It was just like things would happen and it would just go crazy. But I've never had an issue with a Scorpio.
One thing. Do you know anything about Scorpios, Luke?
If I was only going off you, I would assume that they're not the most consistent.
I am so consistent.
I heard that they
In
have a high
logic,
sex drive.
not in action, in logic.
Why would you? We'll have to talk about that later.
You will contradict yourself one week to another for sure.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Okay, so but in general, Scorpios, they are known to have high sex drive.
Yes.
But they're also known to be able to navigate in many situations and in different crowds because we can be on land and we can be in the water.
Yeah.
And what else do I know about Scorpios?
But the high sex drive thing,
I don't know where that comes
you
from.
don't like sex.
Wow, I do.
No, she likes.
I do like sex.
Nah, we just messing with you.
Everybody likes sex. That's how we're alive.
You know.
Just because that's how we're alive doesn't mean everyone likes sex.
Well, you know.
No,
you
it's genetically imprinted in you to like sex.
Yeah.
Period.
Is it?
yeah,
Yes.
That's
Even if people don't orgasm?
It's why you're alive.
Well, I don't know who doesn't orgasm, but
There's lots of
that's
people
for
who
a
don't
later
orgasm. Okay, we have to move on. We have to move on.
So it's almost Thanksgiving. Do you do movies?
I do. Lately, I've been going to see more movies recently than I have in a long time. But Thanksgiving Day is always a great day to kind of like go to.
I think that's like something when I lived in Carolina, my ex's parents, that's something they always did. My mom too. My mom and her husband, we used to always go to the movies like on Christmas, Thanksgiving. I'm excited for Black Panther, even though it's a little bit before,
Yeah.
but I'm excited for that. So I might save it for Thanksgiving Day, but then I feel like I can't because we got the internet. They're gonna tell the whole movie.
Really? I don't think that they will.
Girl, on TikTok, I'm watching House of Dragons. They'll put spoiler alert on the video.
Yeah. Then you know to
what I'm
scroll
saying?
up.
I know, but
Then you know
my curiosity won't allow me.
the House of the Dragons.
Yes,
What
girl.
is that about?
It's the Game of Thrones sequel or prequel. What would you call that, Luke?
How you know Luke know what it is?
Because Luke.
You're putting a lot on me.
You don't watch the House of the Dragon?
I do not.
Oh,
I've
Yeah,
never
you
even
see how
watched
you just
past
thought he
episode
watched it?
2 of Game of Thrones.
huh? You pass what?
I didn't watch past episode 2.
I've never seen Game of Thrones.
Really?
I've wanted to get into
So
it
you gotta
so
stop
bad.
making
It is
assumptions about
so
white people.
good.
Right, exactly.
Excuse
I'm
me.
with you when you're right, Luke. I
I'm
am
black.
with you when you're right.
Hello. But look, you know what's so crazy? I have asked. I've had this same conversation with multiple people, right?
White people?
No,
okay.
our friends.
Okay.
Finally, I found somebody that I could talk to about the show. Do you know how Kiara? She does my nails. You know Kiara.
Oh, yeah.
Finally, and we literally sat at my nail appointment and talked about.
She seemed like somebody who watched it.
Girl, it's
'Cause
so
she's so
good.
artsy and like.
It's so good. Yeah, she's very artsy. I love that about her. Yeah, for sure.
So, I can see her watching that shit, but I'm not watching no shit about a whole bunch of dragons. I'm not.
It's not. It's more about kings, queens, and kingdoms and.
They be talking about and saying shit I don't understand.
What do you mean? It's in English.
They be like, thou,
girl.
Marriott,
Okay, we moving to the next topic because it's not Shakespeare.
I feel like it is.
No, it's not.
Okay,
It's in
whatever.
regular
I'm not
English.
watching that shit.
All right, let's move on.
Let's talk about spending the holidays single versus being in a relationship. You look like you don't even want to talk about it, bitch.
Don't, girl.
It's good to have love in your life during the holiday season, but if you don't, can it make you feel lonely? You see all the couples in love and it can suck.
It does suck.
But here are some reasons you can look on the bright side. Refer to link. So I'm gonna refer to
I
link.
put some of them in there as well. I don't know. They always try to give you a bright side of that single bullshit. It is not.
I love that you put this in here. You don't have to split time. You can hang with family and not worry about going to his. And that's exactly what I said. Like, you know what sucks though?
But
And-
I enjoy that.
what?
Going to families' houses.
Somebody family you don't know?
Mhm. I enjoy that.
Really?
Mhm.
And then you don't feel awkward. And what if the food nasty?
Don't eat it.
And you gonna be hungry, bitch. It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing else open.
I'll find something, some bread, something. I love it.
You
I
ever?
don't
What
think
if
you've had any real fails in that department.
I
Kim.
haven't.
would
They've
you?
been really good.
What if you
actually.
went to somebody's house for Thanksgiving, right? And you seen a roach in the kitchen?
Why we gotta do this?
I'm just saying because you love going to random people's house.
Well, I mean, thank God the houses
Do
I have.
you never have roaches in your kitchen?
No.
No.
Ever?
I mean, one time, like a few years ago, I moved into this apartment complex and I promise you, these people, they must have, I don't know what the fuck happened.
You
But
never
I
see
moved
them till
out.
you move in.
Yeah, and I had to move out. Like, they let me go out of my lease early because it was so, I feel like that house was infested. And when I tell
Oh,
you,
no.
I like cleaned,
I wouldn't make it a day.
it was so bad,
No.
man.
No. I
But
might get a
no, like,
palmetto bug here and there.
Even when
but
I move into a place, like I put boric acid down.
yeah, clean it real
I
good.
put things in the, just in case, bitch, in case it's a roach.
What
But
would I
if
do?
you have roaches, if it's daylight, okay, maybe the roach might come out while you sleep. But if the roach is bold enough to come out during the day,
while everybody's
oh
talking.
nah, that bitch got
Huh?
Now you're making a good argument.
Yeah.
that bitch brave, and that means your
Time
house.
of day matters. That's like a raccoon. You see
It
a
really
raccoon during the day,
does.
That's a problem.
Time
That
of day
means
matters.
that your house is infested.
What
if
would
he's
I
coming
do
out
if
during
I
the
saw
day,
a roach?
I'm not eating the food. I'm sorry, I'm not eating. The
I
food.
don't know. I've never been in that situation. Usually the places that I've been to have been very nice, but I enjoy it. Like I was dating a guy and we weren't like a couple or anything. We were just dating and he took me to his family and I had the best time ever.
Okay, here's another scenario.
Okay.
So you're at Thanksgiving dinner because you love going to random people's house, right? And the host and the cook, like,
No,
says,
I'm not
hey,
eating it.
You don't even know what I'm gonna say, bitch.
No, that's disgusting.
Let her get it off.
Hey, little Flacco.
No.
For the audience's sake, let her make her point.
Hey, little Flacco, and like touch the dog. Let the dog lick all on her hands and everything, or his hands. Let's pretend. And then she go to serve your plate, orders, do something with the food. What you gonna do?
I'm not eating anything.
Oh, but you love going to random people's place.
That's okay.
For
If I
Thanksgiving.
don't see it, I won't know. Okay. If I don't see it, I won't know.
You ever gotten sick
That's
off of
been
somebody's
your
house
policy
food?
for a lot of things,
No.
huh?
Yeah, if you don't see it, you don't know.
I mean, that work at restaurants too. But the
It
thing
works in
is,
cheating also.
Listen,
it doesn't.
I started, young, you have your little restaurant job or whatever. Trust me, if you scared to go to somebody's house, you should be scared to go to every single restaurant around here.
I know it's restaurant. I know restaurants are dirty. However, if I get sick and normally my stomach is strong, I know I can go back to that restaurant and curse them out and file a complaint. Huh?
Have you done that?
I've never gotten sick from a restaurant. Knock on wood.
Right a bad
but-
review.
Actually, knock on wood. You can't just say it.
Yeah, yeah.
But what I'm gonna do if I went to these people's house for Thanksgiving and they food got me sick?
Just take some of your Pepto and
I'm
keep
gonna be
it pushing.
pissed off.
There's nothing you could do about it. I try not to think about those kind of things. I enjoy that stuff.
So you want to think about somebody sneaking into your house,
Yes,
but not
because I live alone. Who's gonna come
not
save me?
eating a fucking nasty piece of turkey.
Nah. Long as I don't see it, I'm okay. That's
I just
it.
feel like it's more likely for her to eat a nasty piece of turkey than for her.
Well,
to
I
have
don't eat
somebody
turkey, so
sneak in.
that'll help.
Anyway, new relationships before the holidays.
Ugh. See, like I was saying, when you first met your boyfriend's family, was it hard?
I met them like very staggered.
Okay, sporadically.
yeah.
So it wasn't like all on you at one time.
No,
I would have preferred that.
all once.
Just get it out of the way.
I mean, it really wasn't that many people that I needed to meet. You know, kind of like you have your important people.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay, if this person don't like you and and that's the thing. Like, I feel like when I met my boyfriend, he was like, "Oh, you got to meet so and so because if they don't, and I'd be like, nigga, I don't
You're
give
her
a
bad,
fuck. Right? And I don't really give a fuck who don't like me. And if they don't like me and you decide that you don't want to talk to me after that, that's your issue. Like,
Okay, so since we're a little short, it's something that I really want to talk about before we. Okay, so you go to his parents' house, y'all not married. You've been through that. Like, I don't know if you ever been through that. So they don't let y'all stay in the room together or whatever. Some people don't.
I'm trying to think.
I've been in a situation where we could not sleep together. You sneaking and fucking, or you?
No, I can manage. It's just the.
But what if he
holidays.
wants to do it and he's like, "This is my mama house. I know how to
You
do."
really can't remember if that's ever happened to you?
I don't think it happened to me before.
It must not have.
No, I don't think it
Girl,
has.
I have tore the laundry room.
But I feel
You
like
hear me?
I think that
I feel
I
like
would.
that's the funnest part about it, though.
Yeah,
is like
that would be super fun.
Oh my god, it
they're
was
making
amazing.
it better.
Yeah. Like I would love. I have been, I think, with a guy, and he like didn't want to do anything. Like he's like, man, don't touch me.
That's how I be. I don't be wanting to do nothing, but he be like, "Fuck
He was
that."
a Virgo, huh?
I'm the like one who like, ooh, like let's try it. Let's do a little something.
And he ain't wanna do
And
it.
he was like, no. So that kind of pisses me off because I'm like, you just a little fucking mama's boy.
Oh no, it's always vice versa. It's always them wanting to do it, and I'd be like, "No, man, chill." And then somehow or another, I end up in the laundry room or the garage,
Not the laundry room.
or the garage.
There's nothing better than some good food and some good sex.
Yeah. Well, like, what if you could sneak off? You don't have to necessarily do it in the house.
No, you don't. But
Yeah.
you know, after you done ate some good food or before, you might want to work up an appetite. I feel like that's the perfect, little.
So what do you do if somebody don't like you?
And they
Especially like
say
the
it?
mama. Okay, so I had a story in here. We're short on time, but I'll make it quick. There was a lady, she's been with her guy for 3 years. He was with his high school sweetheart for years. They broke up. A year later, they met. 3 years. Mama ain't over it. She calling you by the ex's wife's name. How would you handle that?
She is calling me because she wants you to be back with the ex.
She just hasn't, I guess you know how parents are sometimes when you've been with
Yeah.
somebody for so
Yeah,
long
for sure.
that they can't. So she wants you to be with the ex. But to be funny, she's calling you her name. Just being petty. Doing a little petty shit.
No. Before, because then I feel like he also disrespected
This is your
me.
husband now, not your boyfriend.
Now, my husband. But that means I would have met her before we got married.
Yeah, but you've been putting up with it because you love him.
I'm not putting up with that shit.
Me neither.
No, I'm not putting up. I would have never said
I would have never
do,
married him.
if she did that, or I just wouldn't go visit her for the
one
holidays.
thing these mamas, one thing I had to learn as a mother is to mind my. I stay out of my son's. I don't. Long as you're not hurting him or drawing blood from him, we good. But stay out of my like. Why? Like, why are you even? Who do you? These mothers fail to forget that they were our age at one time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure they've been through some of this bullshit before. So why do it to another woman?
But I think that's what it is. It's like they have been through it and they do see the signs. And so a lot of times they're trying to tell, especially their sons, hey, listen, I don't get a good vibe from him or her. So it could be two. I think moms do it either way. It's like either they don't get a good vibe about the woman.
I respect.
Or it's like they don't want their son's attention taken away from...
I mean, even if I don't like someone my son is with, I'll let him know, but I wouldn't treat her I wouldn't treat her bad. You know, when she's around. Now, when we on that phone, you know what I'm saying? But when she's around, I'm not going to like make her feel uncomfortable but I would just watch her. You know what I'm saying? The more you tell your child not to do it, they're going to do it.
Yeah, so, I agree.
I don't know.
I had another question, but I think
Ask me.
Okay, so how would you feel if you had the same, like you were dating someone, you were married, and your birthday was close to maybe your mother-in-law's, and you're like, okay, I want to plan something for my birthday on X, Y, and Z, and he was like, no, because I need to do something with my mama that day for her birthday.
You saying our birthdays are the same day?
Not the same day, but around the same, like maybe 5 days apart.
Just to keep the peace, I would just reschedule. I mean, that's part of being married. You got to compromise. And if it was like his sister, maybe, but his mom, yeah, I would reschedule. So
every year you can't do something on that day, on a specific day, weekend. Like maybe your birthday falls on a Monday or a Tuesday.
It wouldn't bother me.
Really?
If I liked her, it wouldn't bother me.
Okay.
If I ain't like her, oh hell, like, I'm sorry, too bad for you. Because at the end of the day, the husband is supposed to build his family with his wife and everybody else comes second.
Right.
But I'm not petty like that. That's just like that whole front seat, back seat thing. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's a little bit different.
Really?
Yeah. Front seat, back seat, we going 2 minutes. You know, I could,
I would always offer the front seat.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So that's never been an issue for me. But I don't know. I would reschedule.
Okay.
Yeah. I would. You got to compromise.
I feel like being a mother with a son, though, you have that like respect for that relationship. That's where that comes from.
Well, maybe it's not the mom saying, "Oh, I want you to do something on this day."
Well,
maybe
that's
it's
what
the
you
son.
presented to her, so that's the answer.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying no. It's the son saying, "I can't because I need to do X, Y, and Z."
I would reschedule.
And she likes the idea of her son saying that about her, so her bias is gonna.
I didn't even think of it like that, honestly, but that makes sense too. I honestly didn't
As someone
think of
who doesn't talk to their mother, that's my perspective.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, I think that has something to do with it too.
I don't know. Can we see the time clock?
I think we're almost we're winding down.
You got 10
now.
minutes still.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
What we got?
Did we do this? What would you do if your family?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that.
We just summed it up.
Oh,
we didn't talk about the gifts.
What?
Like, you just started a new relationship. How do you determine how much you spend on the person
For the holiday?
for Christmas?
This has gift giving has caused so much turmoil in my relationship.
Really?
Tell a story.
Tell us. Quick, sum it up.
I have definitely told you before, like off of the pod.
Oh yeah.
About how I was expecting a certain gift.
Yes.
And no, this is like first year dating. I was expecting like a MacBook, and I got something that wasn't a MacBook. And
well, that kind of seems to be, honestly, that seems to be the theme for your birthday.
Yeah,
just for context, why were you expecting that? Was there hints or like?
That's what she wanted.
Blatantly told.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, blatantly told.
I just want to know who to make fun of in this story.
Like, this is what I want. And that is the thing. That's why this year I'm like,
Well, maybe you
keeping
have
it.
a man that's not going to let you just dictate to him what you
But
want.
I really feel, and he says like, okay, gift giving is supposed to be about what you give. But let me tell you how last year, or maybe was it this year? This year, I took him to, I gave him something else, but I took him to get a massage.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice the man was upset that I took him to get a massage because he's talking about I could have just massaged him. Do you know my hands is tied? So he was really upset. And then I'm like, okay, well.
Oh, he's upset because he wanted more than that? Or he just didn't want to be
He felt like
bothered?
that wasn't a gift. Like, he felt like
No, I think there's a male thing in that department where it's like, I could pay for a massage. If you're the person to give me a massage, then you give me the massage.
Yeah, that
actually
makes
shows
sense.
me that you care.
Yeah.
I massage people all goddamn
I'm glad
day.
look.
Yeah.
That's life.
So I guess when you buy your gifts, you got to make sure that they don't entail anything that you do on a daily basis.
But
you know
it's
what I
like
mean?
if your mindset is a gift is supposed to not be what maybe the person wants, but what you want to give the person, then if I give you
well, if you're defining it like that, then what you told him is what I want is to not touch you, just you to be happy that you got touched.
You know, guys think different.
Yeah, guys do think they're different. That's why I have taken expectations out of what it is.
But I think that honestly will be better because when you're not expecting anything, you can't be disappointed.
Because it's like, I can try to understand him, but I may not ever get a full grasp, and he may try to understand me and not get a full grasp. So I think a mutual thing is just like
Giving up on understanding each other.
Not giving up, but it's like I don't have any expectations. I'm not expecting a Gucci bag. I'm not expecting.
Well, I mean, you just said that you wanted to go to the hotel.
Yeah, but now it's like, okay, if I don't get it, I'm not like putting like expectations on it. If I don't get it, it's like, okay, cool. Then on that day, then I'll go and get a hotel for myself, or I'll go figure out something for myself to do versus me being like, oh, I'm going to spend the whole day disappointed. Nah, I won't, because I'm not expecting, you know,
good, because I don't want to hear your shit this year, okay?
Wow.
Yeah. Because last year she was big mad.
One time with the guy I was dating, we like did a price, like we said, okay, we're going to spend this much amount of money on each other. And he got me a couple of things. And that year I had met a sugar daddy, and my sugar daddy had blessed me, child. So I ain't care about nothing that other man had got me. But anywho, I think that's also good. Maybe you guys put a price.
Yo, as soon as she scratches her head, I know you say something crazy. This time I know what you said, but sometimes I get it just based off of her head scratches.
I'm mad that you know us like that, okay? I don't put a price. If I see something and I think it suits you, I'm buying it.
Yeah, I agree. But some couples like to say, okay, we're going to spend $250 on each other this year. But I don't understand that. I'm like, I might as well buy my shit myself.
Don't tell me you're going to spend $250 on me on Christmas. I am not a toddler, okay?
It got to be more?
Yes. What?
That's, yeah.
One for 1 year
reasonable.
of dating?
Christmas and birthdays should be the days that you at least
tax bracket relevant, but yes.
Yes.
$250
in your budget. Yes.
So how much you want him to spend on you? 1,000?
Let's be real. If I buy, let's be real. If I buy a little less than 1,000, if I buy him cologne, shoes, you know how men's shit is very expensive. So I'm just gonna make a quick list. Cologne, Creed, $350. It could be cheaper. It's still gonna be over $100, maybe $200. Shoes,
maybe he just wants some Polo Sport spray.
I don't fuck with them kind of niggas, okay? It's men shit is not cheap. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna spend money on a man. So bitch, you better make sure you come through like I come through.
I think what I would say to do is make a list of maybe 10 things that you want out of different price ranges. And then y'all swap, because maybe, especially if y'all not married, maybe that it was a good year for you, and not a good year for him, or vice versa.
I'm not saying you gotta break the bank, but I mean you gotta come on.
Listen, if
But
I think it should be from the
I
heart.
agree more with her just because you're building a whole like system
Yeah.
around it where that's gonna take away whatever
it's the
either party is trying to
spontaneity.
do.
I think it should come from the heart. If I know, like, okay, well, damn, she not gonna be happy with something that I paid $250
Yeah, but
for,
with
but it
all
was
that
thoughtful.
structure, that's not from the heart. From the heart is just something that you do that you see, oh my God, this will look so good on him.
See,
I'm buying it.
From
That's
the heart,
from the
I
heart.
get it,
from
but
the
you're
heart
saying
is like knowing you more than the price value. If the entirety of
Right.
you is that you only care about the price value, then I guess.
But I feel like you're saying you care more about the price value, and I'm saying, hey, listen, if either it needs to come from the heart, or if we're not, then at least make a list of things that you might want and let that person
Right.
pick from it.
But we both work hard, okay? So let's just say we both making 60. Let's just start with 60,000 a year, okay? You make enough money to buy me a nice Christmas gift and a nice birthday
But
gift.
it's not like in a long-term relationship, it don't always look like that year after year after year
It
after
does
year.
in my relationships.
Bitch. Well, when you okay. We done for today. We done
I've
for
never been with a man that has not come through on my birthday and Christmas.
I think
So maybe that's what I'm used to. And I feel like that's what I deserve because 2 days out the year, come on.
I mean, I agree. Like,
Yeah.
I definitely agree. Not even so much Christmas because I never, grew up getting a lot of things on.
See, I think that's why it's super important to me now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But birthdays is kind of like I do like it to be special and to get kind of what it is that I'm expecting, but
special or valuable.
special. And
Yeah.
special doesn't have to always be meaning that you spend a lot of money.
I don't know, girl. We'll carry on this conversation another day.
Yes, we want to thank everybody who tuned in tonight and this week. Make sure that you visit the chitchatlive.com so that you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, and make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube.
Perry Wings every third Friday of the month. Make
Every
sure
third
you
Friday.
guys come through and talk with us. It was so much fun.
It was
So that's a new residency.
Yeah, we found a nice little spot. We did like a
live
tell you about
show.
it. Yeah, we'll tell you. About it.
So yeah, that's not recorded. So if you want to see it, if you want to engage, you have to be there live.
Yeah.
There's no recording. You can't catch it later. If
Yeah.
you miss it, you miss it.
You miss it, you
Every
miss it.
time, every show is different. So you got to come and you have to experience it live if you want to see the show.
I'm willing to bet you guys are awesome with that.
You're gonna have to
thank
come
you.
through for real. It's really nice. Yeah.
We will see you the same time, same place next week.
Bye.
Oh my God. Oh my God.